Let's get some... Oh, actually, yeah, you can see... Oh, it even said... I forget it has the icon up in the corner. Good. We are going to get some afternoon fish in. This is my least fish time of day. I have not spent time offline to make money to unlock new areas, but maybe we can grind to get one of those today. Alright. Let's go. I forgot I had that less rare fish thing. Bait on. I might take that bait off just to go raw for a bit. Because, yeah, it's bait for 1 starfish. Yeah, hold on. Or 0 rarity, even. Okay. Oh, did I change the name and the thing? I don't think I did. Hold up. After this catch. Something new. Guso. There were no updates, so the fish book still should be the same stack. Let's have that real quick. Again, this is free on itch.io and probably direct download via their Sonic Fan Game HQ page, but I like having the itch version as kind of a backup for the... Because the auto updater, like, goofed on me before I got the itch version, but it kept the save, so that's fine. That's the important part. And I should see if it has cloud saving on itch, because that'd be kind of handy. I'm not getting any particularly challenging catches yet. I should probably knock on wood for that, but most of the berries aren't time locked, so I can see a lot of that coming in. Alright, Marsh Stomp. I don't think we caught Whooper yet, though. Or Mudkip. Yeah, Mudkip is the Marsh Stomp line, that's right. It's Whooper and Quagsire, okay. Now it's coming back. Can you tell I haven't played a Pokemon since Sword and Shield, and even then, that was a bit of a stretch. It was alright. And I never did any of the DLC for that either. I think I'm kind of done actually playing Pokemon. I still check out any new ones that drop. I like having faves, but... or dream teams. But they're not dream teams of practicality by any means. Corsola! I like Corsola. Look at him wiggle. I don't think you can see him wiggle because he's behind my head right now. Alright, well, look at him wiggle once he scrolls up after a couple more catches. There he is. We'll probably ride this at least through the break and maybe... Oh, Octorok. I'm surprised I hadn't gotten one of those yet. But yeah, we'll probably ride this through the break and at least another half hour after that. I might do some Vampire Survivors. Might not. Again, it's kind of an off day for me, so... We got a fairly early start, so... There's also that. Is there some Animal Crossing stuff in here, too? Unless Stardew also has a gold watering can. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's just... most of the life sim stuff that's been in here so far has been Stardew flavored. I mean, I guess if you went with Animal Crossing, it would just be a bunch of real fish, and that's not quite as fun. Oh, shit, broke my streak. That's 2 in a row failed. What am I doing? Falling apart. I think it's because the break's coming up. I'm distracted by the countdown. I will stop at the break as I need to shake another beverage, so... Was it even for something new? Alright. This one might go into the break, but... I will do this catch and then step away for a moment. Okay, also not new. Alright, we'll be right back with more fish. Alright, we're back. Back to the catch, Blitz. Should probably wake the hell up. Secondary beverages on deck, so we're good for that. Well, I was saying earlier, like, I don't mess with the, like, the big name shooters, even though I've been a Halo devotee since, like, the first one. Oops. Again, like, the remake of CE looks like hot garbage, so now they, oh, well, that's large. I don't know what that is or what it's from. I'm actually going to write that down so I can look it up. It's got the angles of some of the fish from Stardew, so that's my best guess. Still gotta work out what we're doing. I have a rough idea what we're streaming the rest of the month. I did get hooked up with the key for Angeline Era, so that's probably part of next week and subsequent weeks. It's the latest one from Analgesic Games. I think I could say I have the key. I just can't play. It's on embargo till Monday, so I can't play it before then. Played the demo. Oh, well, I played like a 2024 build of the demo, so. I should go tell Melody too. Just so she had it on her wish list. She could probably apply to play it as well. I don't know if her plans for the month are booked up as well. Another friend of the channel, Sam the Silky, got accepted into the creator program for Sonic Rumble, so now if I guest on any of those streams, I have to be careful. They frown on people who talk about topics, at least during the stream, so, or at least during their streams. Part of me is tempted to apply, but part of me is like, I probably talked about some spicy stuff during the one or two times. I think it was just one time we streamed Sonic Rumble, so. I have started showing up on that, like, top 3 legendary players thing, which only shows up if you bought stuff. Again, I've bought pretty much... No, yeah, everything I bought in that has come from Steam cards, so... several things. Friends playing games and stuff. You didn't miss too much. Kind of just rambling about plans for the rest of the month. There's like a $2 Christmas horror game I found on my wish list that I should probably grab. There was another one from one of the... I think it was from, It was from Steam Scream, but I didn't get around to the demo? that I can remember. But it was on sale for like 60 cents, so I picked that up. Something called Descent. Not holiday themed, but that's on the short list. Oh, joining something? Oh, I was saying Sam the Silky, friend of the channel, got accepted to the creator program for Sonic Rumble. It gets you like a referral code, so you get a little kickback if people sign up for the game. And what was the other thing? Oh, we got another big one. What the fuck is that? That's basically Ebira, but a scorpion. Okay, but yeah, you can't talk about anything particularly controversial if you're streaming it, so I've guested via Discord on at least one of his streams of it, so I gotta be careful if I drop in the future. I was thinking about applying too, but again, I don't usually stray away from controversial topics. So, I'm a loudmouth with a death wish. Hell yeah, alright. I was wondering when more Sonic stuff would start coming up. Like in Frontiers. But yeah, you get like a Chow with like a headset mic and a camera, which is cute. I think there was... oh, it's not another skin. It's... well, you get a special icon next to your name in-game. And I think there's a background banner that you get for being in the program. Plus it does a thing, like anybody... if you ever play a match in Sonic Rumble with somebody who's on the creator program, and presumably streaming and stuff, it goes into a separate, like, thing in your friends thing, where it'll link you back to their, wherever they leave videos. Which is kind of cool. Also, there's definitely some things that come out of my mouth when I'm doing badly in Sonic Rumble that, or like trying to get something done and be done for the day. Like, yeah, that would probably not fly. I don't have a capital HGA Heated Gamer Moments, or HGM, but I get a little salty. Alright, Spamfish, that's good. I think that was one of the ones I was wondering what it was. Fantastic. Now I want a shiny Spamfish. I wonder if they retweak the odds of getting shinies now that they have the different baits. Gotta get those sea pancakes. Yum yum. The Spamfish isn't even a time-locked one. We just never grabbed one. I think it was from one of the update stacks. Since that first time we played. Yeah, I am slightly miffed at Rumble because, like, I thought I wouldn't need red coins or red rings for anything for a little bit. So, of course, the day after I spend some extra ones I had on that little drummer boy Chow. Because around here, we respect the Parumpa Pum Pum. They dropped the Santa Big bundle, and it's $329. I'm like, God damn it. I think, as long as I rank up the next 2 weeks, I should have enough reds, like the last day it's in the store, so I can snag that. I might have to throw like a $5 at one of the smaller Red Rings and Omni Fragment bundles, but I kind of need some of those for I need the frags to unlock the Fishing Big outfit as well, because in this house we respect Big the Cat. I'm guessing Starmie's also going to be an afternoon Pokemon. But yeah, otherwise I've been behaving. Like not spending on the passes and stuff. As tempting as it is, because I use the medals to unlock, to cap out more of the levels, but get more red rings that way. I am kind of glad with that, like with the hard modes on the Sonic Rumble player Sonic Rumble single player levels. They didn't. They didn't like just reduce the time or something, or make you hang around for longer for the survival ones. It adds obstacles, but most of them have actually a slightly longer time threshold to get to the end or whatever. So that's an easier difficulty increase for me to work around instead of trying to shave seconds off or get some miracle bounce to save my bacon. I don't know what Stickle's from, but it looks cool. There are a lot of Kirby games I haven't played, so I don't know what lives in the sea. Still gotta get Air Riders, but I mean, I still need to get a Switch too, so there's that. That's gonna be a next year purchase if I'm lucky. I think what I want to back out and go shopping. I might just save our coins for regions first. What a good looking little purple guy. Bet you can't see because it's behind my fat head. Hoop. So what else is going on? Not much. There was like a little online zine fest that the zine I write for, Rom, was supposed to be part of. I missed today's session, but they're doing it again next week. And it's based out of Hong Kong, so I'm definitely like kind of curious what the scene is coming out of there. I've always been kind of zine adjacent. These are all like art zines, mostly like game related. They made like this custom little pixel website world thing to roam through for the fest, so. Nothing that the government could come after me for. As far as I know. Again, I didn't get to check it out today, but next Saturday they're doing it again. It's called like Yo Zine Fest, I think? Like Yo exclamation point. And it was free. You gotta like sign up for a ticket, but I'm guessing they just email you like a login code or something. We're supposed to be doing a promo thing on the 20th. I gotta get more details about how that's shaken down. Because I said, since I've been a writer for almost every issue, I kind of want to swing in and just be on the presentation side if we're doing like a panel or something. But we'll see. I don't know what the plan is. I just know when it is. Ooh. Another version of Biolante. Hell yeah. I did watch a really good video, I think the other day at this point. That or I finished it like early yesterday. But, one Amogus. I should probably play that. I've had it for a while. I went in bought the Kamurocho, the Yakuza cosmetic pass, so I wouldn't miss it, and then haven't played since. And I think I've played all of 2 maps ever, so... There was also the racing cosmetic pass. I think that one wasn't time locked though. Like that one's gonna be purchasable for presumably forever, at least for the life of the game. It's just like little like racing helmets and the suits and stuff. I forgot about the color swaps on the Shellos. Being locational. In-game locational, I think. Oh. They might have made it geographically locational in Go, but I don't play Go anymore, because... If I remember correctly, the Saudis own Niantic now. At least own the games they made. Not... Oh, we like Mantic. We like Mantine better, but... We're at $150. Again, I think it's 500 for the new areas. I might just back out to get a song change, too, and a bit of a background shift. Oh. New tunes, at least. Okay, it's under the customized menu, duh. Alright, stages. Yeah, it's 500 a stage. I don't know if we're gonna earn enough to do that, but whatever. Oh, I completely blanked out there. Wake up. I feel like maybe we could back out and back in again every like 10 minutes or so to get to mix it up a little more frequently. I know you can manually like change the music and stuff, but I kind of like letting randomosity take over, you know? All right. Squister. I just want more new stuff. I think there's stars for getting certain counts of unique entries in the book. There's definitely one for filling it. I would think. I mean, I think there was one for a certain amount of shinies, but... Again, I think they may have relegated that to having a certain bait at this point. What are the Yoshi cookies? It's definitely a thumbprint cookie. I haven't played Yoshi's Cookie in a very long time, so I don't remember what all the options were. Oh. At some point I will go back to Fish and give it another shot too. Because they released the free like prequel version, which is basically the demo with the achievements they pulled from the demo after them being in the demo for like 2 weeks. Although I think they polished some things up and fixed some bugs, and they're keeping on top of it. I don't know if we'll get to that before the year's out though. All that for another Amogus to sign. I think we might hang out long enough to... Whoa! The fuck is that? That looks like something out of like Contra. Alright, that got me 4 coins, so it's not always just 1 coin. I feel like the zero rarity bait might be good for just going quick, because it'd probably be, like, relatively, The cloud piranhas, those are from, Minish Cap. Alright. Also, fuck those guys. They weren't that. They were kind of annoying. They weren't super bad. I'm still mad I didn't 100% the stream I did. Relatively recently because I forgot to suck off that old guy. You heard what I said. There's an old guy who's cursed, or yeah, he's like, he's dying because he's cursed by a ghost or something. And you're supposed to use the gust jar to suck the ghost out of him. And I tried that, but I didn't try it for long enough to actually pull the ghost off, so I thought, okay, maybe I need to get something later. And then he died. That's the only thing is, and I got it right on the, like, when I played it back in the day, I just totally forgot. Wingull! My favorite, one of my favorite bird Pokemon. Pelipper can suck it. But Wingull's where it's at. I kind of like Skarmory. But I think it's mostly because I liked how Skarmory just attacks by vomiting, and I know it's one of the actual moves in game, but it was also it's an attack maneuver in was it Unite? Whatever the mobile one was. All right, let's hope we get both star guys. Cool. So we got Staryu earlier. So we're trying to sneak one more. It's just Spampton again. At least he paid out decently, it looks like. I think it's supposed to be a 10 yen coin, judging by the color. Definitely not a US dime. Because the 5s were the ones with the hole in the middle, if I remember correctly. This is the 1s. I think it's 5. I think it is the 5 yen coins, because the ones are super basic. As pennies tend to be. Big boy! I haven't played Super Mario RPG forever. I never played the remake. That's on the maybe list. If anything, I'd probably just fire up the original again. Stop remaking things. Make new games. But make them slowly, because I have too many games in my backlog. Okay, that's amazing. I'm guessing that might be like a Mario and Luigi thing. For some reason, those never resonated with me. Same with Paper Mario. Okay. Like I said, I haven't played much Afternoon. But yeah, like, even though Paper Mario is basically just Mario RPG flattened. Like, same sense of humor and roughly the same gameplay. Just never quite hooked me. I think part of it is it showed up, like, right as, oh yeah, there's my boy. Also from Minish Cap. Yeah, those started coming out, like, right as I was hitting, like, RPG burnout. Because I Final Fantasied way too hard. Back in the day. I do want to revisit FF4 at some point. And maybe actually go through and play through 9. Turbo Spiker, you're no crab meat. So I don't care about you. Because, yeah, I think 2, 3, and 9 were the only ones pre-PS2 I never got through. 2 and 3 I never touched. Like, actual 2 and 3. I did 4 and 6. So many goddamn games, like I was saying. The hell is that? It's kind of cool looking, but I don't know what he's from. I mean, even going through this stuff just for the Steam card grinding lately, I've just been like... I have to check through after I install some stuff, because I'm like, oh wait, I did want to actually play through this. Stuff that I didn't even remember the title of. But I sampled at some point and it would look neat, so... Yeah, alright, I was hoping to get Mr. Saturn. I saw his silhouette a while ago. Boing. I said we would back out and come back in and check music, or change music every 10 minutes, right? Yeah. Ooh, this is a nice one. I wonder if we've gotten this one before. Okay, now it's sounding a little more familiar. Oh, hello. There's the goods. Okay. It is kind of funny, I already fell off my return to Animal Crossing. Just trying to get that last designer rank in the Happy Home stuff. I put a dent in it. We're at the point where I'm doubling up villagers on the spots I have, but I haven't been back in like a week. Another thing I remember last night is I hadn't opened Cookie Clicker in like a month and a half. Had some sugar lumps waiting, but not much else that happened. Waiting for it to roll over to Christmas season, which I think is the back half of the month in that one. I know you can set it manually, but I need it to be the, like the natural, quote-unquote, Christmas season in that to, it makes one of the challenges much easier. Like the starting from, nothing and then hitting I forget if it's a billion or something. It's a very large number of cookies. And I think the achievement is Try Hard 3. I got 1 and 2, but the Christmas buffs help a lot. I think it's Try Hard 3. I forget if it's the no clicking one or... I'll look it up whenever I get to it. But I know having the Christmas stuff showing up, the reindeer cookies help a lot. And the various Santa iterations. I think I still have 1 more cookie to get from Drowsy Ferns too, so I gotta let that idle some more. Can't wait to upload an hour-ass VOD of nekobun just fishes and talks about other games. Exciting. Use a coffee. Alright. Oh, you're new. I don't remember Cradley being a part water type. I also haven't gone back and checked to see if we got all the berries. Finally. I think my luck, some are still tied to locational unlocks. Though none of the... some of them might have been timed, but I don't think any were... Check the list. Fish book, here we go. I'm trying to... I recognize this music from somewhere, and I can't quite pin it down. Well, we got at least a couple more. Alright, yeah, let's see what afternoon ones we have in this locale. 2... 3... Is it PSO? I think it's Phantasy Star Online. Menu music. I also appreciate the Fish Shuttle 666. Hail Satan. Hail Fish Satan. Alright, 1, 2, 3... 5... 8... 13, 14... Alright, some of these moved, it looks like. I think we call it, yeah, like, cause we probably got that before that location was a thing. I was just counting the afternoon ones, so. Alright, we're missing 1, 2 berries. One's locational. 15, 19, 22, 24, 27, 'Nunchucks? $29, 31, 37, 43, 45, 46, 47. You can see that one bottom left. 51. 57. 58. Alright, so 58 afternoon ones just this area alone. We have plenty of variety on deck. I do appreciate for the new areas, it seems they mostly added new stuff instead of just relocating the stuff that was available already. Alright, 57 to go. I don't think we'll get them all today, but... I didn't look to see if you could see the rarities and the stuff you haven't caught yet. On the off chance you could, like, strategize and, you know, grab a bait for specific rarities of stuff you haven't gotten yet, if you knew ahead of time. Regardless, that's cool looking. So don't know what that's from, so whatever. Show me the 500 mark, please. Very itchy. Gotta check the weather for the next week too, especially tomorrow. To afford holiday plans and keep eating, I gotta kind of strategize how many hours I milk out of work. I know we've gotten some other Mario fish. I know we've gotten other cheeps though. The other nice thing is focusing on the location first means then I can just blow through all the hats and baits and stuff. Because they're all much cheaper. I almost botched that. Like, I hit right, but it didn't register. on that down. Summertime. I think that's a Stardew thing, I think. Alright, only 185 to go. I may just call it and just fish a little on my own time here and there to... unlock the locations that way. And have them ready for the next... at least one ready for the next stream. I'd kind of like to get it done, though. Again, we're 3/5 of the way there, so... See if my thumb gets tired. Or my other hand starts falling asleep. It's literally just there to press A. Oh, and visuals and tune swap. Got like some Savannah vibes going on here. I like it. Ah, there we go. I was gonna break that streak eventually. But to be fair, we hadn't hit anything new or rare, or honestly, anything with that big of a catch pattern for a while, so I can't be too mad about it. Of course, I have the opposite colors of Shellon and or Shellos and Gastrodon. Good job. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised those duck things from Mario Sunshine have made it in. They are technically seaside. You would think they would count. Maybe they are in there, I just didn't see the silhouettes. Could have been a larger one, honestly. Okay, that's both Gastrodon, so we just need the blue Shellos. Among so many other things. 10 minutes till another break. Go retrieve my phone, I guess. Fuck. Oh well. Alright, 350. Yeah, screw it. I'm pushing to unlock at least one new area. At this rate, it might roll over to nighttime catches. I don't know what the cutoff time is for that. If it's 6, then maybe. If it's like 7 or 8, then we might get out before that. Which is fine. We got nighttime. We still have nighttime stuff to catch too, but honestly, it'd be kind of funny to see what happens. What if you're like still playing and it changes time of day in game. I think the big guys would pay out a little more. I wonder if one of the other accessories increases payout at all. But I don't think any of the unlocks tell you what they do before you unlock them, so I could check. Oh, I guess the sprays are recolors for Kirby. Okay. Yeah, they're not. It's not gonna be any info. Rip. I imagine someone's compiled a list online if I really wanted one. It would just be kind of nice to know what you're buying ahead of time. Even if it was just like a partial clue and not the exact function. Oh. Well, if I was worried about the sprays, hopefully there's like a Game Boy off spinach version I could switch to later. Surprisingly long pull just for a coin, but okay. Mudkip confirmed. That was the pink one we already had. Okay. Come on, something new, please. Yeah, we had nearly 60 things I hadn't caught yet in the afternoon. Let's go. I'm gonna hit that 1,000 afternoon catches before we get out of here at this rate. Oh, it did take a while to hit that, like, 100 or whatever, so maybe not. There we go. Something new. Looks like something out of a Donkey Kong Country, honestly. Another series I'm not that familiar with because it never really vibed with me. Alright, we're almost at 400. We hit that, it'll be 100 or fewer catches, since everything's at least one coin. Speaking of coins... I'll ride this tune out till the break, and then we'll switch it when we come back. Shit. Sea grape's got nothing. Let's see watermelon. I guess this could be fresh water. Well, there's a sandy beach there, though. Those are usually... I guess large lake would have a sandy shore, right? Honestly, it depends on what is getting eroded and ground up underneath, so... I love Gorobus. I do like the uglier version a little better, but... Alright, we've broken 400. We're in the home stretch. It's a long stretch, but the goal is within vision. More pancakes. Just under 2 minutes till ad break. Melon Party. Ooh. Hell yeah. That makes me think some of the uglier modes earlier might have also been from Metroid. I think I briefly considered it, but mostly in my head. And some could, for all I know, could be 2D adaptations of 3D ones from like Prime and stuff. I only played the first one of. I have Trilogy, which isn't quite as good as like the original GameCube releases, but they all are in one. They are all in one place. So, and actually, yeah, Metroid series playthrough is on the to-do list. That's just a couple games behind. Hell yeah, the beefier crab meat. I can respect Shellcracker. And I think it's ad time? The report for it got a little weird, but we'll be right back regardless. Okay, I did go ahead and change songs, and yeah, location is different, so. 76 gold to go. Coins to go. Fish bucks to go. Let's go. A friend of mine sent me a code on Discord earlier. I thought it was like a redeem code for... But he like didn't say what storefront or anything it was. Stormfront, no. Why would anybody be sending me that shit? No, turns out it's a USPS code, so... Something's coming. And it's not just my copy of the latest zine, so... That should be curious. I don't think he shipped out the zines yet anyway, the physical copies. Because he just got them back from the printer. Got a cool hat. Yeah, I'm debating whether I want to do Vampire Survivors after this, or just call it a day. Kinda just want to vibe, honestly. Save Vampire Survivors for next week. Because, yeah, I feel like if we start at a decent time, I can blow through the last two that have unlocks. And then do Dredge for the remainder of the month on Tuesdays. Depending on how some other stuff shakes out. Like, I saw there was some holiday stuff by the guy who did, Benthic Dreams. Hey, we got our nunchucks. Fantastic. Which I thought we were in another area, but whatever. Nunchucks. I love it that it's the Western spelling, too. Not nunchaku, just nunchucks. I thought we got like a pen. Oh, I get it. So swordfish, scabbardfish. Fair enough. Smartass. Alright, 51 to go. Okay, I think we will stop after this because my eye's starting to do the little... You're going to get eye strain twitch if you push yourself too much further, so... On the plus side, I don't really get, like, eye strain headaches anymore. I say plus side, but usually, like, that's a stronger signal to stop. But I do get, like, a little eye twitch that's like, alright, you gotta close these, or you're gonna have a bad time. There you go. Okay. Yet another Amogus. Oh, with some more of those Steam cards sold too. Things have slowed down the past couple days. Give me the blue shellos. That I'm almost through. I think the letter R in the collection for games with cards that I know I don't want to keep the cards for, so, or get the badges for, whatever. Which is honestly a completely stupid system, but... Extract them? How? Is it just the images, or... I mean, I could just leave the games idle. I don't need to extract them. That's just extra work. It might save time, but... I have a program that extracts them. It's called leaving the game on. Oop. I just do it while I sleep and shit. Four days for 1,200. The other thing is, I'm only trying to sell the ones from specific games, so I do kind of like the very slight dopamine hit you get for having a card pop while you're playing something you actually want to keep it from. I can usually run like 3 or 4 at a time. I think I've been going since like the 15th of November, judging by when I last dumped a bunch of stuff, or first started dumping a bunch of stuff on the store. The Mirage Fish looks incredibly surprised to have been caught. And like I said, I'm almost through the letter R, so I should have everything I want to get. I definitely want to get rid of done by the end of the year. One fish. That looks like some out of a... I want to say Yoshi's Island, but it could be a Wario Land, maybe. It's a little less it's a little too, it's a different kind of goofy than Yoshi's Island. It's not quite as twee. Thanks for the heads up on the program, even though I'm probably not going to use it. Unless I get to, like, the letter T, and there's just a metric F-ton of stuff under that. I think everything that begins with the gets filed under the next word in the name, so... If not, then yeah, maybe I will use that. Chaos Fish. That's more like it. 15 bucks to go. And then we'll probably just spend a few minutes in the next area. I'll probably round it up like a 2.5 hour stream. Overall. That way I can get things trimmed. Get at least the Madvent stuff definitely up on the archives today. Kirby can wait a little bit. I'd like to get caught up to day of on the Madvent stuff. And get the day 5 that's actually finishable. Egg. Double yogurt, though. Or 2 eggs. Gonna get eggs jubei. 8 more coins. 8 more ancient coins. I don't know what started that bit over at Traditional Scrunch, but... Okay, that's definitely DKC. Alright. Oh, we got on guard already, that's right. Okay. Yeah, now I'm not surprised at all. It was kind of funny. I was extracting I was really gonna farm the cards for Plantera, which was it's basically an idle like clicker game I've had forever. Right, Cream Crevasse. That's probably the one with the ice cream cone icon. Ooh. I wonder if the different areas have their own, like, selections of jams. But yeah, I basically went back to it because it was like, I kind of like this, even though it's really just plant some trees and bushes and let your little helper guys grow them all. Of course, all the snowy ones will be here. Alright, well, seasonally appropriate. But yeah, I'd already listed the first card I got from it. But I was like, you know what? I'll get the badge for this. Go ahead, get the rest of the cards. Buy the remainder on the storefront. There was one that wouldn't buy, for some reason. And I was like, well... It's clearly one listed. How do I get this? Freeze Man? Okay, hell yeah. I'm glad we unlocked this one first. Yeah, tried a couple times. Wouldn't buy. Tried at a higher price. Wouldn't buy because it always defaults to... If there's a price below it, we'll go for the next... Whatever the cheapest is. Versus your desired amount to pay. Finally sat down, looked at what I'd listed that day. It's like, that was the one I'd listed earlier. So now I have my Plantera badge. And I also have all the achievements. Don't necessarily want to get the sequel. But yeah, there's this dev, Virat-P. Guess they're still developing. But they made a lot of, like, fairly, like, casual, friendly games. Mostly pretty cute. Way back in the, like, early bundle days, I got the first couple. They did, like, Loot Hero DX. That or I got, like, a code for one offered on, like, Keymailer back when that site was usable. Or something. But I ended up playing, like, 4 or 5 of theirs. that it only finished a couple. I might go back to Little Witch or whatever it was, but... Alright, yeah, we'll rock this till 2:30, and I'll probably... 2.5 hours of stream, I mean. And then I'll probably rage out to somewhere. Bumpty! That's definitely Yoshi's Island, right? He's got that flat beat going on. Okay, they're not even all aquatic Pokemon. Never mind. You're throwing Stantler at me. I'm going to do a cheeky, like, back out and return from the menu real quick just to see what other backgrounds there are in this area. Because presumably they rotate them like they do on the main one. Yeah, let's get 12 more, get into a catch combo of 50, and then we'll do a quick sneaky peek. That is not what I caught from that silhouette. It looked like an L going by. I guess it kind of does if you look at it. It looked skinnier than that. I don't know. It's quick enough to throw me off. That one I don't... That might be another Mega Man one. Like a smaller enemy. I don't know why the dog is going... losing its mind downstairs. That's a large lad. Oh, Blizzard Buffalo, okay. Continuing the Mega Man trend. I haven't seen Splash Woman, though. Did they just do the icy ones? Maybe they just needed more wintry stuff for the ice cream area. Shrimp up. Alright, 6 more catches and then we'll rotate. I like the baseline to this one. zoned out again. There's no way... okay, that's not 5 hours straight. We've definitely not been here for 5 hours. I thought I'd spent a longer session before, though. I was watching our little guy sit and spin there on the sides. Looking at it, looks like he's having a good time. Okay, we hit 50. So menu check, rotate. Rotates music, but maybe it is just this one. Maybe there's more coming down the line. Probably just do a couple more catches. Hell of a catch combo there. Okay, for a legendary, that's fair, that's fair. At 69 coins, we might as well just end it there. Okay. 6 p.m. does still count as afternoon, though. Good to know for the future.